Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your old pal CHH here today, and we've got a nice physical media update and kind of a somber update. I'm wondering, maybe not, there may be a chance, but this may be my very last Best Buy Steelbook exclusive that I get that's in this lot. So, but you know what, we're not going to let it be a somber one because I've actually got titles in here I can't wait for some of you to check out because there's going to be people in here that hasn't seen some of these movies. And we're going to get started right now. So I just dropped a review on this a few days ago, guys, but I highly recommend this. This is Blue Steel. This is the new Vestron video release starring Jamie Lee Curtis. And now, I loved it. As a matter of fact, I think pound for pound, this is the best movie that's under the Vestron library. I know. What do you mean? They got this and that, Return of the... No, I love those movies. I'm talking about, like, legitimate... this is a Catherine Bigelow film, and if you know Catherine Bigelow, she did Near Dark. She can direct her ass off. This is a great movie. I really, really recommend picking up this release. There's no Jamie Lee Curtis interview or Catherine Bigelow interview in here. But the people that they got, like these film historians and stuff, it's like they did give you a plethora of great information about this film and Catherine Bigelow and stuff like that. So, yeah, I highly recommend this. Go to Best Buy, go to Walmart. They should have this. Massive recommend for Blue Steel. It's one of, if not the best titles that is under that umbrella. Next up, guys, like I said, this is I'm actually just getting ready to watch this movie. I will do a short reviewing it soon, but I wanted to say, like, this may be the last one, and I actually didn't plan on getting this, to be honest with you, but I thought to myself, don't do that, Christian. I'm talking about Violent Night. This is the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook, and they did a great job. You see, like, that looks like a greeting card. You see how it's kind of got like it's got like a lift and rim in there, and it's really glossy and shiny. Now, I'm really excited to watch this because I didn't realize this is not a horror film. This is an action film, so that's perfect. Like I said, during this time of year, I sold the code already, so I have that out of there, but you got art right there. During this time of year, I love watching cozy, fun action movies, and watching a Christmas action film like this sounds incredible. So, like, I am really excited to watch this. I should have probably watched this before so I can talk about it, but I will do a short on this because of, you know, this is a special case. Like I said, this could be my last one. If it is, it sucks, but that's just life, I guess. We're going to move on and get cool steelbooks from other places, but, wow. I mean, it kind of hit me when I got this. It's like, I think this is it. But let me know if you're a fan of this. This steelbook, like I said, you can get the 4K at Best Buy pretty easily, but this steelbook was so nice. I said, no. So I went on this online, selected my store. They had one in stock. I bought it, and I couldn't get over there for like 4 days. So I literally just had to buy it so they can put it in the back and hold it for me. So just in the event that you guys ever think about doing that, well, never mind, not for Best Buy. Never mind, forgot, what am I saying? Next up, guys, this is the new 4K for Trading Places, the Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy movie. This movie is so offensive, it could not even remotely be made today. But it kind of turns like that offensive stuff on its head at the same time. It's a really funny movie. Dan and Eddie Murphy are great in this. So the 4K scan on this, somebody had said asked me if I was going to review this, and I told them, I said, hang tight, because when I do my physical media update, I will talk about this. I did watch this. This was a gorgeous 4K. I mean, it looked and sounded impeccable. It was so good. This is a nice release from Paramount, too. This is not and I'm not just saying that because they sent it to me. I bought this one. They don't do screeners for everything, but I did buy this one, and I gotta say, like, it's actually a really nice, shiny slip on there. Yeah, and look at that. Jamie Lee Curtis is in there. And Jamie Lee was, man, she was a smoke show back then. I mean, she was gorgeous in Blue Steel, too. But, yeah, this is such a funny movie. It's a nice movie to watch during this time of year because I think it actually takes place, like, during Thanksgiving time. So it's a very apt time to watch this, but really, really recommend this if you're into old comedies that really cross the line. This is really, to me, this is Dan's movie. I mean, Eddie is great in this one, but Dan really goes through the ringer in this one. So I loved it. This is a yearly watch for me. Trading Places, just great. Next up, I've never seen this movie, guys, but I'm so excited too. This is a movie that I've known about my whole life. As a matter of fact, like, my grandma had the VHS and stuff as a kid, but I just never watched it. I'm hoping it's extremely inspirational. please somebody in the comments let me know. This is the new 4K Steelbook for a movie called Rudy, which I think is about like this little guy he's like a short, he doesn't look like what you would consider to be a typical athlete based on the back. He looks like a guy that's like 5'6" or something, and he becomes a star football player. I assume, like, I've seen movies kind of like this, I think, if that's what this is. Like, I think Mark Wahlberg did a movie where it was like, was it called The Rookie or something? Like, he was in his mid-30s, and he had a dream to be a football player, and everybody said he was too old, but then he ended up being really great in it. I think that's what that was. But anyway, I know that this is a legendary movie, because it's one of those movies that, even though you haven't seen it, you can't help but just know all about it, because everybody talks about it, and when people saw that this was getting announced, people were super excited. So I'm down for that. I figured, you know what, I don't even own Rudy at all myself, so let's get this. This is going to be great. I can't comment on this as of yet, but as soon as I do watch it, again, I'm using the YouTube Shorts feature a lot, guys, and I'm having a blast. So make sure you got the notification bell on so you can keep up with my shorts, because that's really where I'm making my most fun content, to be honest with you. I just love the short section. But yeah, I'll update on that. So that's Rudy. But let me know your thoughts on that. Okay, now we get into some really good stuff, guys. This is a Canon Films classic, Michael Dudikoff, The American Ninja. I love this movie so much. Kino Lorber just put this out, guys. This is an action classic from the 80s. Michael Dudikoff was an actor that Menahem Golan really just wanted to make a project out of, and he really believed in Michael and wanted him to become just like a massive star. And Michael's great. It just never really happened for him, though. Like, he never really broke through. But American Ninja is directed by Sam Furstenberg, too, legendary director. But American Ninja is one of the best from the Canon catalog. It is so good. I love it. The music's great. The action is great in here. Kino Lorber has really putting out some of these films that are just like my favorites. I've always wanted American Ninja. I don't own it all, so this is great for me to get. I think they put out part 2. I'm just going to make sure I'm really happy with the picture quality and stuff on this before I grab 2. I assume it's going to look really great. It's full 1080p. So I just want to, because I think Olive put these films up before, and some people were asking me if this is better than Olive. I'd have to imagine it is, at least a little bit. At least a little bit. But yes, American Ninja, this is one of my favorites. I grew up watching this one on TV all the time with my dad, and I used to stream it a lot. Whenever I would want to watch it, I would just stream it. And I think, matter of fact, when I went to go try to buy American Ninja a few times, it was out of print, probably because it was from Olive. But this is such a great movie, guys. Oh my god, if you are even remotely a fan of 80s action, American Ninja is one of the best. The people know. You watching, you know Michael Dudikoff is the real deal. Alright, next up, shout out to my pal Kyle who sent me this Blu-ray. I didn't even know that this came out on Blu-ray. Guys, this movie, I did a YouTube short on this as well, but this movie is the darkest film Stallone ever did. It's called I See You. I love this movie, guys. If you haven't seen this, listen, horror fans, you need to get your ass up and go buy this movie. I See You, starring Stallone. Great cast. I can't really talk too much about it or spoil anything, but this movie is so damn good. And like, you know, screw the IMDb or the Rotten Tomatoes rating. It's just crap. This movie is awesome. And this is put out by MVD Marquee Collection. But this is Stallone in the early 2000s. You know, he was doing some interesting kind of films during this time. But I See You is all that and a bag of chips. I love it so much. One of my favorite movies from this time. It's a really good dark movie. It's about this serial killer who's taking out cops and Stallone's trying to get him, that sort of thing. But it's really psychological. It's just awesome. Please, please, if you haven't seen this, guys, mark my words. It's worth it. Go pick up I See You from MVD Marquee Collection. Just an awesome, awesome release. I love this release. The Blu-ray looked really good too, by the way. And last but certainly not least, guys, this is the latest chunky box from Arrow Video. I'm talking about Harrison Ford in Witness. I'm not sure if I talked about this one or not. If I did, I apologize, but great movie. Incredible movie. I loved it so much. So, Witness, Harrison Ford, 1985. This is my kind of Harrison Ford movies. This is it right here, guys. Like, Clear and Present Danger, Witness, Air Force One, like Indiana Jones stuff is awesome. I know it means the world to people, but like, this is my Harrison. I love these kinds of movies, and this 4K was great. You get a lot of great stuff in here. You get booklets, you know, the typical kind of Arrow stuff. You get the booklets and everything in here. You get posters, and this is the reversible artwork, which I don't really love, but I just reversed it because I was like, well, I may as well just swap it so I have different art on the case and the actual hard shell case. But guys, if you're not, again, if you're a Harrison Ford fan, this movie is all that. It's so good. So that is it, guys. The one movie I want you guys to legitimately go get if you haven't gotten it or seen it is I See You with Stallone. This is it, guys. You guys are gonna love this. I really can't put over this movie enough. I absolutely adore it. So there you go, guys. Your old pal CHH with our newest physical media update. If you have any questions about something besides Rudy, because I haven't seen the movie yet, let me know, or comment below, say, hey, please update us on your thoughts on Rudy. I'm getting to all this stuff literally as soon as I'm done with this video. So Rudy, I'm going to go watch, and I'm getting ready to go watch Violent Night, which I'm super excited about. But anyway, guys, thank you. Is that your last Best Buy exclusive? Let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Huge, giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.